Yo, what's good guys? That is right. We're back with another Premier League predictions video, and today's will be going over the game week 60 matches. We have Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. This should be a cruise for Liverpool, honestly, and Crystal Palace are in some rough form, for being honest, and Roy Hudson's job could be in trouble. The last game they actually won was on November 4th against Burnley. That was like a month ago, basically. Liverpool are in a title race. They have been very good form. Trent been outstanding, as they almost talk about every single video. Klopp has found a way to play very well with this squad, and he found a good set for the team. Well, and my prediction is going to be 3-0 win for Liverpool. And we move on to Wolves versus Nottingham Forest. Now, Wolves have had a pretty good season so far, been playing some good football, and this is Hwang Hee-chan's breakout season, in my opinion. The manager Gary O'Neill, fantastic job, this squad so far. And onto Forest, they haven't been too good. They actually got thumped 5-0 by Fulham. And Cooper could be close to getting sacked, so we'll see in the next few weeks if he does, or if he gets those wins and points. I see Wolves winning this game 2-1. And we move on to Brighton versus Burnley, the underrated matchup right here. And Brighton have been in a rut, recently managed to get a win versus Brentford in their last game, and teenager Jack in Chilwood got his first senior goal, and he actually won the game for Brighton as well. Burnley, on the other hand, are back to losing after their 5-0 against Sheffield, and I do gotta say they are starting to play better. There's a positive, so it could be a possibility that they do stay up, and my prediction is gonna be a 1-1 draw. And we move on to Sheffield versus Brentford. Sheffield are actually struggling a lot this season. They sacked their manager. They brought back in Chris Wilder. They still lost their last game, though. At the bottom of the Prem, this Sheffield team is, so they gotta really show some passion. Gotta really fight for that spot if they want to get that relegation zone. Onto Brentford. Brentford have had a huge blow, and that is Guemo is injured. He got injured against Brighton. One of the players for Brentford, Frank, has got to change something up in the next game, as they lost their previous game against Brighton. In this game, I see them win 2-0. And we move on to Man United versus Bournemouth. Man United have been finding their form recently. Rashford was so bad. The last game seemed like he did not care at all on the pitch. He did not track back at all. Garnacho has been doing very well. He is so young, he has a lot of potential. Maguire actually got the player of the month for November. I do believe it's deserved after all of the hate he got and all the criticism. Bournemouth have been great recently, really starting to find their form. They are unbeaten the last 4 games, and Solanke is starting to look like a proper striker for the club. I see Bournemouth winning this game 2-1. We move on to one of the best games this weekend, Aston Villa versus Arsenal. Now, this is going to be a tough game for both sides. Aston Villa have been so good. They actually defeated the reigning treble winners, City, 1-0. I believe it was yesterday, and that win put them in the top of the table, sit in 3rd place at the moment. That is actually crazy. They're doing so well. Arsenal have been fantastic as well. This actually had a very intense game versus Luton. Rice scored to win them the game 4-3. I hope these boys will win the Premier League this season, and I see Arsenal winning this game 2-1. We move on to Luton Town versus Manchester City. Have been doing not too bad. They had a great game versus Arsenal. Put a lot of fight in that game. I think they will stay up, in my opinion. City have been struggling recently. They have gone 4 games without a win, and Rodri was a big blow versus Aston Villa. I think that was a huge miss for that game, which meant they would have a less solid defense, and I see Man City winning this game 3-2. Now we move on to Fulham versus West Ham. Fulham are actually in decent form, playing very good football. Credit to Marco Silva, been doing a fantastic job recently. They actually destroyed Forest 5-0 their last game. That is crazy. West Ham, though, they have been doing good. Lord Prowse has been such a good signing for them. They really spent their money well. That money that they got from Declan Rice. They actually won today. I think Spurs on this day I'm recording it. And Owen was playing striker in that game and he played pretty well. My prediction is going to be 2-2 draw. And we have Everton versus Chelsea. Everton have been fantastic recently. Managed to get a win versus Newcastle. They won 3-0 on the day I'm recording this. And Deutsch has found a way that he's found a way the team plays well, how he sets up, so it is working, and they are out of the relegation zone just like that. Chelsea have not been too good. They won against Spurs, but they just went back to playing bad, and the club's a bit of a mess right now. And the build-up Chelsea a few games ago was great, but they gone back to how they've been playing for that game. Now I see Everton actually winning this game 2-1. Now the last and final game, possibly the biggest game this week. Tottenham versus Newcastle. Well, Tottenham started the season very well. Now they dropped their form. It might be due to the tough games that they have had recently, and also injuries have played a role. Although I do gotta say they do play some pretty good football. Newcastle on the other side have been good, but they did get outplayed by Everton. They lost. Trippier made 2 mistakes which led to 2 of the goals, and Newcastle, in my opinion, will bounce back after that loss. I see Newcastle winning this game 3-2. Now thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. To drop a like, comment down below your prediction, to subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.